Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me Sobhagi Mire. Today I am strolling here at park which is in northern part of Melbourne named as Oak Park. This park is within the walking distance from the place where I live. Whenever I get a free time I usually come to visit to this park, but today I am feeling a bit excited and my perception regarding a place walk is different. I am trying to make myself more relaxed and more observant than other casual visit so that I can truly be with the nature. Once I step into the grassy land of park, I closely observe the soil, trees, wide sky, bushes, birds, small pebbles, rocks, muddy puddles, wooden logs, insects, and bacteria, and so on. Then I minutely starting to observe the soil and the fallen leaves on the soil. The chirping sound of the birds and the barking of the dogs around gives me a sense of attention to them. The tall trees around me have made me to ask questions myself several questions. After a short walk around the park drag me to my early school days where we used to learn various terms and techniques to understand the mathematics and sciences. Sadly, those terms and pictures were limited to the book and teacher's explanation. The observation around the park made me remember about my mathematics classes during my school days. I still remember I was not confident enough in mathematics. I always had a hard time counting the numbers, adding, subtracting, and multiplying. Likewise, learning sciences was another toughest subject for me. The life cycle of flies, mosquito, fern plants, photosynthesis, sand and soil differences, sky, moon, planets, and so forth were always the science-related subject matter. From the beginning, the tutorial to understand these concepts were either teacher's explanation or some practical classes in the lab. Back to my country. Our teaching pedagogies and curriculums were lecture and tutorial based. In short, we were never got an exposure to explore the natural place where learning begins, from sightseeing to play around and asking questions to the parents or teachers. We did not have a concept of exploring the natural place where young children learn many things by exploring. Children observe and imagine multiple queries within their mind when they encounter with natural environment. It is just a matter of fact that they add more knowledge to their existing knowledge when they get the appropriate question and guidance from their mentor. It is said that play space is not merely open space to play for the children, rather it has a layer of history where we work and live every day. As part of protocol, pre-service teacher and educator required to share their stories and connection with the people and place. Ham and Lorio 2020. Young children require lot of engagement and open-ended question while they are discovering so that they can connect themselves with the place and generate different meaning within the nature walk. A nature walk could be a pedagogical contact zone than just a free walk. The trees and bushes around the park give young children with ideas of shapes and sizes. For example, the leaves of trees vary from one another. Similarly, the sizes of trees vary as well. Within the natural setting, we can teach young learners the adding and subtraction. To make it more playful, we can ask students to count the big trees and then the small trees respectively. Then we can ask them to add the total number of trees. Similarly, we can teach them subtraction by separating the big trees from the small trees. This is how they can learn about the concept of big, small shapes, patterns, and counting of numbers, which all comes under the mathematics. It is said that engaging with place is one of the ways to bring together the concept of place, thought, and learning to be affected as methods of meaning making and being present. Ham and Butcher 2017. The elements such as rain, water, rocks, pebbles, sand, muddy puddles, hole in the rock, sky, clouds, insects, grass, new germinating grasses, flowering and non-flowering plants, fallen leaves, branches of trees, wooden logs are all comes under the science activities. These learning objectives are all visible in the nature and perceived with or without human agency. For example, before teaching this subject matter inside classroom, we could provide a student with an opportunity to see, feel, and interact in natural setting. The setting could be playing-based, inquiry-based approach, or child-centered. Worth 2019 acclaimed that science activities often are vehicles for the development of literacy and mathematics skills, as an increasing concerns about reading has reinforced the almost singular focus on learning basic skills of literacy, numeracy, and socialization.